The East trail by 13. Damian Lillard out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the four-man position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Embiid's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the East. No good on the second free throw.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
To the wing right side. Pass to Embiid. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Tipped away. Jokic with the steal. Left side Curry. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum kicks to Antetokounmpo over Davis. And it's Giannis missing. The West leading by 14. Pass to Curry. Outside for Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Here's Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
And I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Pass to Curry. One-on-one fast break. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lillard against Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Towns is checked in. Antetokounmpo passes to Brunson. Towns a screen on Curry. Lillard left side. Doncic with the steal. And here we go again. The West on the break. And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now Curry. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Doncic passes to James. To the inside. Towns with the steal. From deep, Brunson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Brunson's got 15.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Curry fires from way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
2 shots.
That one falls for Brunson.
In one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Evan Mobley's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Brown comes in for Tatum. And Trae Young subbed in for Damian Lillard. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Jokic. Launches it. The West again cannot hit. The East trail by 13. Brown outside. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. Connects from three-point range. He's got 8.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellent on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
The 3 for Doncic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
And Young kicks to Brunson. Jokic with the steal. Young against Doncic. Some nice passing here by the West. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Young with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Misses the 3. Here's Brunson. Tries again. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
Shoots from the baseline. No good from Booker.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Mobley sets the pick for Brown. Jokic with the steal. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Wagner passes to Jokic over Mobley. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Mobley, a screen on Booker. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Brunson. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. checked in for the East. LaMelo Ball comes in for Trae Young. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Franz Wagner. Edwards has come in for Devin Booker, and Irving subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Irving. He's got 17. It's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Ball. He has 5. Outside for Durant. Over Edwards. And it falls over the rim and in.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Wembanyama passes to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Bangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama has got 6 points.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now here's Brown. Oh, trying for it. KD with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Edwards. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
We see some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Wagner's checked in.
One shot. Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
The drive by Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He's off on the first.
You know, with LaMelo, you really have a one-man offense. I mean, there's not much he can't do on this end of the court.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's Edwards. 17 points in the game. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And there's that athleticism. Man, does Ball get up fast for that one.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the West. They led by as many as 18 points. For 3, Edwards. Ball with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the paint, here's Mobley. Nice D from Sabonis.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Timeout.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. East with some changes. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Jalen Brunson. East All-Stars on defense, trailing by 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Shoots over Wagner. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Tatum's got 8 points.
I love seeing Tatum continue to work on that jump shot. I mean, he's a fantastic scorer. And with the jump shot added and refined, he's only going to get better.
It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Shot from free throw range. And it's the East with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Stephen Curry's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now, here's Sabonis. Still without a basket. Edwards drawing the double team. And stolen by Tatum. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Lillard misses.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Tatum against Wagner. Tatum's shot is off. The West leading by 12. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. They double team Curry. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Floor all by himself.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And so Edwards will bring it up for the West. Curry deciding where to go with it. And the West can't hang on to the ball.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The three is drilled by Tatum.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Pass to Wembanyama. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Wembanyama has got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's the West All-Stars bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Now James on the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Davis is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. Now, here is Young, following the miss by Anthony Davis. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The West leading by 7. Doncic kicks to Curry. LeBron outside. Pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
Young for 3, and it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Curry outside. Steph, perfection from the arc.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
The East trail by 12. Towns sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Cunningham. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
A revenge bucket right there. Cunningham making up for the 3 points at the other end.
Down low. Curry against Cunningham. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Young. Jokic, he's checked in for the West. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Brunson draws the double. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Towns.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job, earns himself a trip to the line.
Carl Anthony Towns.
And the first one drops.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
And Towns drops them both.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cats is generally among the best in the league.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
East All-Stars on defense, and the basket is good.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees it.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Tatum. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so Curry will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They have a 9-point lead. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the East.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Cunningham passes to Giannis. Tatum setting the pick for Giannis. The kick out to Cunningham. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The West leading by 8. Pass to Jokic. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Here's Doncic. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Davis finds Curry. Again, the West All-Star.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Pass to Embiid. Six to shoot. Tatum on the wing. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
The West leading by 10. Pass to Doncic. And here's Jokic. Jokic rising up.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Brunson against Doncic. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham against Curry. Shoots the 3. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor. The East trail by 12. Tatum kicks to Brunson. And another miss by the East. And so here are the West All-Stars. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. And it's good for 2. And that's now 10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Now, here's Doncic. Right side Curry. Shoots it. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 21 points for Stephen Curry.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting 1.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now here's Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 24.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And, Greg, barring something unforeseen, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Giannis. And he comes up with the deuce. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Cunningham's shot is off. And here's the West with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And it's Doncic missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And another miss by the East. The West leading by 17. James dishes to Curry. Pass to Davis. Over Cunningham. James, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the West. They led by as many as 18 points. Outside Curry. To the middle, trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's 19 points for Jokic. The East trail by 17. Over to the left wing. Embiid from outside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Now here's James. Outside Curry. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Inside, it's stolen by Davis. Doncic against Brunson. Curry kicks to LeBron. And the 3-ball is good. And the West leads by 19. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Now, Doncic, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last 3-pointer. Doncic passes to Curry. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
Here's James. Curry on the wing. Wide open. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Now here's Giannis. Brunson outside. Jokic with the steal. Curry with it. From downtown, East grabs the miss. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
2 minutes left.
Brunson kicks to Giannis. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cunningham against Curry. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 31.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Giannis, no good. The West leading by 22. Pass to Davis. 1:15 left in the 4th quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
There's so many ways Davis can beat you on the interior. Defenders always on their heels when he is attacking.
Brunson against Doncic. Outside Curry. Here's Davis. Sinks that one from the post.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Brunson, no good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now, here's Doncic. Curry, wide open, drops in the tray. Curry's got 34 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Cunningham finds Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Well, you know, that's the kind of competitive spirit Embiid plays with. I mean, if you knock one down on him, he's looking for you the next trip down.
And here is Doncic. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, director of 15 December